What's going on, everybody? How's it going? Hope everybody's having a good time, good day, good weekend. I have just acquired a cool little project for the house, which, if anybody knows me and all my thing about how I'm a gearhead, I like car stuff, I like old cars. This little project's going to be a very special one for me because, number one, this project is something I've always been wanting to do for a while of the item that it is, or a type of thing of what it is, and what my plans are for it. Because I've always been a big fan of people using automotive stuff as decorative art for their house. I've seen people cut off the quarter panels and trunk of a car and use it as a couch. Other cool parts like that, turn hubcaps into clocks or whatever. It's all cool. Awesome stuff. And I had an opportunity to get something pretty cool that also has a big significance to me and close to my heart. And I'm going to show you what it is now, because this is cool and I have really cool plans for this. What I have here is a 55 or 56 Ford Fairlane dashboard. Now, anybody that knows anything about me knows that I'm always had a big love for the 50s Fords, the 55 through 59 Fairlanes. Ultimate dream, all-time dream car. And I'll never be able to afford one because they're crazy money, and I'm obviously got the homeowner now and all that other stuff, but I could at least say now I own a part of one. Now, it is pretty, it's not bad shape at all. It's solid, a lot of surface rust and some of the paint chipping off, but that's okay. I got plans for that. I do plan to restore it to an extent. I'm not going to go crazy with it because it's just a decorative house piece. It's not going back in a car. And so, like stuff like this, there's that little bent piece there, and here I'm going to try and straighten out best I can, whatnot. I'm going to take all the wiring out of it, except the wiring that goes to this here light switch, which I will tell you about in a second. Sand it all down, prime it, make it, paint it again. Probably do a nice 50s, again, a nice 50s two-tone paint job like this with the pink and white. Give it that old school pink and white 50s look, style to it. And here's my plans. After fixing it up, making it nice and new again, I'm going to take this here, an oil temperature gauge out, put it down here. No, that's the engine temp. I'm sorry, oil pressure and generator lights here. Over here is the engine temp. So I'm gonna move this one down here as dummy, just you know where where it's gonna be. Then these top two and the speedometer one are going to be left empty. And I'm going to put LED lights behind this area here for display. If I can get them bright enough, then what I can do here is use these lenses with the LEDs in it, wire them to the factory light switch, pull that out, and I'll have a night light. It'll be a cool ass night light with the lights lighting up the factory dashboard. Then when I want to turn the night lights off, push the factory light switch on, I'm going to push it back in, turn it off, and there you go. Because it'll be cool just to keep that feature and using the factory component. Using the factory light switch on, turns the night lights on, push it back in, turns the night lights off. I'll have these here oil and temp lights down here, down there, and that'll be just purely just decorative. I'll probably leave the ignition switch there and this other stuff, just, to keep the the overall 50s car vibe of it, make it look so it's not just an empty dashboard. I want to find some kind of speaker grill cover for here, but I do plan on putting a speaker here. That's where going to be my music's going to come from, because this also, I'm going to somehow either get set up a Bluetooth speaker in here or a stereo radio and put that either here in the factory location or in the glove box. Since there's no glove box door, I could even also use that glove box door area over here as a place to hold CDs. I could make a nice little mount in there and then use that, hold some CDs or whatever, you know. And I don't know about here what I'm going to do yet with this factory radio thing. Or even here where it looks like it could have been for a cigarette ashtray or whatever. I probably got old cigarette lighters I could plug in here just to cover that empty hole. Up here, I don't know. Maybe if I could find a decent sized little clock, I'll put a little clock, a digital clock in there or something. But it'll be it's my point there. What I planned for this are, it's going to be a really cool little automotive display piece that's functional. Something, yes, it's going to look like it's going to be a automotive part, but it's also going to be a really cool piece of artwork where it's got functional nightlight, or like little light, just a light for the light up the room, a little bit of the area of the room for at night or whatever. I'll have my radio, my speakers and whatnot, and it'll look really cool, you know. And that's my plans for this. But it's not, I don't know, it's not going to probably happen anytime soon. Maybe over the winter, I don't know yet, but maybe sooner. I don't know. It really depends on how everything goes, what I can find to work, and when I can get a chance to mess with it. But that's my plans. This, like I said, the 55 to 59 Ford Fairlanes are one of, and still today are one of my favorite in my all-time dream car. Can't afford one, but couldn't pass up on the deal I got this dashboard for, so I at least can say I own part of one now. And it'll be a really cool display piece on the house. But that's the plan, so look forward to seeing that in the future, everybody, and talk to y'all later.